Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another vlog. Today's vlog is going to be very different. It's going to be a movie review, which is the first one I've ever done, but I have to do it for this one. There's going to be no intro, no outro. This is just going to be a very serious movie review for Avengers Infinity War. Now, as most of you know, I am the world's biggest Marvel fan. Marvel has been the biggest part of my childhood, and it has had one of the biggest impacts on my life. And I have loved these characters ever since I was little and watching cartoons of them. Then they started the MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, 10 years ago when I was 8 years old. And now they're in Avengers Infinity War 10 years later, 19 films later, and it's crazy that I've been a part of it. Now to the actual movie. Let me just start by saying, wow. Wow. I will say that before I get into more detail, by the way, this is a non-spoiler review. Before I get into more detail, I will say it has become my favorite movie ever. You get every single emotion available to humans, but on such an extreme level that it's overwhelming. I have so much to say about this movie, I don't even know where to begin. This movie, a lot happens. It is crazy. It is truly what 10 years have been leading up to. And if by any chance you have not seen it yet, like I said, this won't be a spoiler review, but you need to be prepared. First things, do not trust the trailers, like at all. The trailers are taken so out of context that
they're pretty much for a different movie.
Yeah, you can't trust the trailers at all. They are nothing like the movie at all. You pretty much are going to be guaranteed to cry. I've never seen a theater so full and every single person cried at one point or another. In the movie, when it ended, it was dead silence. There was no clapping, nothing. It was just dead silence. Because this movie is so extremely it's on a whole other level. It brings a whole new level to movies, and especially to the MCU, and just Marvel movies, period. It's crazy, and if you haven't seen it yet and you go to see it, just be prepared. Be very prepared for it. There are so many moments. You are going to laugh so hard. You are going to cry so hard. You are going to get so mad. You're going to be so happy. It's crazy. There are so many moments that are just perfectly put in there. And just the movie itself, it flows very, very well. Although it is hard to follow. You probably have to see it more than once. Honestly, it's very hard to follow. It's like watching 3 different movies at the same time, and they intertwine pretty well. But watching them all separately, it's kind of hard to keep up with all of them. But at the same time, they go together smoothly, and it's just crazy. And the ending. Let's talk about the ending. I'm not gonna say what it was, but
oh my goodness!
Wow.
That is probably the worst part of the movie.
That there has never been a bigger cliffhanger in cinematic history. I can guarantee right now there has not been a bigger one. And it's crazy that I have to wait until 2019 to be able to see the second part. But, oh man, just when he did that, and then they showed him in that place,
scared.
And
dude, I was so scared that Thor,
yeah,
and all Cap and everyone, I was so scared.
I hated seeing him in that little place with a certain expression on his face, and Hated it. Worst cliffhanger in history, but also the best at the same time. I know it's contradictory, but anyways, this movie, amazing CGI. It looks like the people were actually there. Well, not the people, obviously the people were actually there. The aliens, all of the aliens, it looks like they were actually there. Crazy. Josh Brolin did an amazing job as Thanos. Everyone did an amazing job in their roles, and I just think it was portrayed perfectly. Romance was amazing. The sadness factor was top notch, which is a good and bad. And the comedy was perfectly timed. I loved it all. For me, as I said, this has become my favorite movie of all time. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, which I've done only for a couple other movies, but I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 for me, definitely. And I am going to have to watch it more than once because it's just so much you have to wrap your mind around. It's insane.
Honestly, I don't want to watch it again. It's so sad.
Yeah. I know there are going to be people that think, oh, well, I'm not going to cry. I never cry. You're going to cry.
Yeah.
You think you know what's going to happen. You have no idea. Everything that you think is not going to happen happens. Everything that you think is going to happen happens. It all happens. You think you're not going to cry. You are. And if you don't, then you are a sociopath that is incapable of feeling human emotion. Actually, you're incapable of feeling emotion, period. I'm sorry, but
It's true.
Yeah. So overall, you have to see this movie. 10 out of 10. CGI perfect. Fighting perfect. Romance perfect. All the different emotions perfect. It was all amazing. There were amazing action moments. I loved when a certain person had to hold something together because something broke.
Oh my goodness.
That was just a true... I loved that moment. It made me really like that character more. And when they couldn't find a certain thing, so a certain person created something to complete that thing to give it to another person. And you guys have to see it if you haven't already. If you have, then good job for living through that. As a Marvel fan, I am emotionally scarred, but it's an amazing movie nonetheless. The Russo brothers did an amazing job on that. And it's... I couldn't even... When I came out of the movie, I couldn't even talk. I couldn't form words.
Neither could I.
Like, I was just so... I was in such utter shock that I was pretty much incapable of forming words, but...
There's... would it be a spoiler?
A little bit.
Okay, so
Well,
I can't say that?
I mean, that's kind of a given, as long as you don't say anything that can point towards a specific person.
So I can...
Yeah, you can say that, because everyone knows.
So, there's one person's death, and that is, like, the saddest death in the movie. Like, it was horrible.
Well, there were two... Actually, no, there were 3 deaths that were equally... I could not do. Like, that was... Wow. There were a lot of deaths. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say who, what, when, where, or why. The only thing I'm going to say is... I'll do you one better. Gamora, why?
Yeah.
When you see the movie, you'll get that. Okay, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you did, and if you didn't enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below anything that you guys want. Subscribe for more videos, and comment if you want me to do more movie reviews, because I love reviewing movies. I love movies so much. I definitely do. I love movies so very much. And yeah, that's it for the movie review. There is going to be no outro, but there are 2 things I do want to put in real quick. I want to show you guys something, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen, and then there's another clip that I want to add in real quick. Since this is my Infinity War review, I have to put it in because it is just hilarious and adorable. So.
Oh wait. And there's one more thing. When you go to see the movie, you have to wait till every single credit is done because there's only one credit scene.
Yeah, there's one end credit scene, but it is after the entire movie. You have to let all of the credits go, and there is one end credit scene.
And it leads into something.
Yeah, so. Okay, let me show you guys that thing. Then I'll add in a clip, and then I will let you go on your day. Go on about your day. If you haven't seen Avengers Infinity War, go see it. Trust me, it is worth your time. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, but I haven't shown my subscribers. I just want you to meet my wife. Yes. I know this isn't an Avengers Infinity War review, which is Marvel, and this is clearly DC, but I just wanted to show you that. Cool. Now onto that clip I'm going to add in, and you guys are going to think it's adorable, I promise. Trust me, you're going to want to stay. Trust me, you're going to want to stay for the whole thing. It is adorable. Okay, I'll see you guys.
Know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, and to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Evacuate the city and get to our defenses.